just before she moved into our offices, and I think that was another reason why she wanted to move in, stories were appearing. Mostly they were silly tittle-tattle, the sort of things that Mr. Grant was talking about yesterday, silly tittle-tattle things that the sort of people that read, you know, that sell those sort of papers. But she was very concerned, and she was concerned that there were listening devices in the house, and I have to say I was concerned as well. So I talked to some security people, and they said, well, you know, you can avoid that if you get, you know, pay-as-you-go phones, mobile phones that are not on an account, so like terrorists use. So that was a bit much trouble. She didn't want to do that. So she said, well, get the house swept for me, get the house checked for me. So I found a reputable security company, and obviously I couldn't ring her and tell her that we were going to do that, because if they were listening to it, that would be a bit pointless. So my husband and I drove over to her place in Kensington, and I rang the doorbell and she came out, and we stood out in the street and talked about it. And so I had, the next Monday, the chap came and he was there all day, and we checked the car and the sort of things that Mr. Grant talked about yesterday. We had the house checked, we had the car checked, we had all the phones checked, and he found nothing. But we now know that that isn't how they were getting the messages.